Welcome back. We've arrived at the scene of this fire. You see the fire got its shell of a house. It looks like the firemen have already gotten it under control. It's a Lytton Fire Department pumper. It looks like the man with the bullhorn is in charge. He must be the fire chief. Let's talk to him. See if it's safe to enter the building and do some detective work. What appears to have started the fire? Looks like arson to me. She went up awful fast. Do you have any idea who might have started it? It's under investigation. You can go in if you like. You thank the fire chief and let him get back to work. Okay, if we can go in to do some investigating, we should take our field equipment with us, of course. I don't think we can take the camera. No. The fire hydrant is leaking. Somebody do something about that. No one cares. Let's go inside. Let's hope the building doesn't come down on us, but the fire chief said it was safe, so if we die in here, it'll be his fault. Okay, what's going on here? Not much left of the place. The walls are marred by fire. The ugly old couch is soaked and smoldering. The smell of burnt upholstery stings your nose. The carpet is melted in places into a molten polyester mess. What's in here in the center, though? Just something else that was melted by the intense heat of the fire. Really? Nothing of interest there? Looks like a photograph. You pick it up. Jesse and Michael. Takes you a moment to realize what you're seeing. You feel goosebumps crawl up your back. The man on the left is none other than your one-time arch-nemesis, Jesse Bain. The man on the right bears a striking resemblance to him. You don't believe this. The Baines brothers, Michael and Jesse. So it seems that Jesse Baines has the brother. And he must be involved somehow. Now personally I find this a little bit too convenient that this photograph would be relatively unscathed in the middle of a burning house and that we just happened to arrive on the scene there. There's just an address visible on here, 522 Om. Could it be 522 Palm? So that makes it either 522 West Palm or 522 East Palm. We don't know, one of the two anyway. And we can tell, assuming that it even is in Lytton, I guess it is, we can tell where this photograph was taken. Well, let's see if there's anything else in this house. Ooh! Pentagram! The pentagram has been carefully painted on the wooden red floor with red paint. Are you sure it's paint? As you study the floor within the altar, you notice a dried puddle of blood and hair. It appears to be the remains of some sick sacrificial ritual. Your stomach turns. Which ties Michael Bain to the cult we've been chasing. And in fact, I believe that Michael Bain may have been the second attacker on Marie. And this newspaper clipping seems to suggest that he's after us now, probably trying to take revenge for what we did to his brother. Hence the title of the game, The Kindred. We're talking about Bain's kindred. Anyway, there's some blood on the floor here, and we can scrape some of that up. You carefully scrape off some of the dried blood and hair and put them in an envelope. There we go. Let's head back to the car. I still think it's too convenient. This burning house just happens to provide us a lead to the rest of the cult that we couldn't find anywhere else in the game. Just in time for us to move in for the big finale. Oh, right. The knife, the envelopes, and the toothpicks, which we didn't actually need, but anyway. You notice Mariel's checking her watch. She suddenly says, "Yo, Sonny, drive me over to the mall real quick, would ya? I gotta make a phone call." Jeez, again? Grudgingly, you drive Mariel's to the mall. Sit tight, boss, I'll only be a minute. You notice that she's careful to take her purse with her. Yeah. Not as it matters, because we already have a copy of the key, and even if we could copy it now, we wouldn't have a chance to break into the locker room again. But the game does take us back to Oak Tree Mall, suggesting that there is something for us to do here. And this is one of the things that I'm really not sure how you're supposed to figure this out by yourself. Maybe you're supposed to tell it from the outfit he's wearing. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a military thing or something. Because apparently Michael Bain was in the military, and you need to go to the army recruitment office here to get some information on him. Something which I would never have thought of myself if I hadn't known about it already. Reconsidering? No. Show him our ID. You show the recruiting officer your badge and identify yourself. He looks closely at your credentials, making sure they're legitimate. When he looks up, he seems more cooperative. Yes, sir, Sergeant. And what can I do for you today? Well, we want to know about Michael Bain. You showed a photograph of Jesse and Michael Bain to the recruiting officer. Can you give me any information on this man? His name is Michael Bain. He should have a military record. You see, I don't know how Sonny knows that. Let me see here, Sergeant. Ah, here we go. Michael Bain. Let me get you a printout. There you are, Sergeant. Hope it helps. So do I. Let's take a look. Wait, we need to take it first. You take the printout of Michael Bain's military record. Browsing through Michael Bain's military record, you come across the following information. Career Gunnery Sergeant, exemplary record, bearing and behavior, beyond reproach. Behavior alteration noticed following brother's death, Jesse Bain's, at the hands of the police. Admitted to military psychiatric facility following a particularly violent outburst. 2 injured. Returned to active duty but began displaying more violent antisocial behavioral patterns. Unprovoked physical attacks reported. Medical discharge from army for psychological instability. Okay, seems like he was an okay dude until we killed his brother, which seemed to have completely unhinged him. Anyway, we'll see if we can do anything with that information in the next video.